What if I told you that one of the brightest stars of the early 2000s R&B scene vanished from the spotlight as suddenly as she rose to fame? Blue Cantrell, the powerhouse behind chart toppers like Hit 'Em Up Style, once captivated millions, only to fade into obscurity before our very eyes. How did the vibrant voice of a generation become a mere memory? Join me as we unravel this intriguing mystery and expose the shocking circumstances that led to Blue's disappearance, revealing the tangled web of fame, betrayal, and personal struggle that lurked behind her glimmering success. Rapid rise and sudden fall. Blue Cantrell burst onto the music scene like a comet. In 2001, her smash hit Hit 'Em Up Style, Oops, catapulted her to stardom, capturing audiences with its catchy chorus and bold lyrics about infidelity. In a matter of months, she was on top of the charts, earning Grammy nominations and accolades, all while exuding a vibrant persona that made her a captivating figure in the R&B world. But just as quickly as she ascended, the glitz and glamour turned into shadows. Her follow-up album, Bittersweet, failed to replicate the same success, hinting at cracks in her once flourishing career. Behind the scenes, issues began to brew, with whispers of label troubles and contentious relationships emerging. Financial woes loomed larger, as reports suggested that her label had pulled funds just when she needed them the most. Did her skyrocketing career come with strings attached? The swift change in her fortune left fans and media puzzled, as they questioned if the pop star was more of a puppet than a leading lady. As Cantrell's public persona began to fade, the curtain shrouding her personal struggles slowly lifted, revealing a deeply challenging reality. Rumors of mental health battles started to circulate, fueling a narrative that portrayed her as someone unable to cope with the pressures of fame. But was this just a convenient storyline to further distance her from the industry? The swift transformation from an R&B sensation to a cautionary tale captivated audiences, leaving them wondering, what exactly led to her unforeseen fall from grace? And this could be just the beginning of an even larger conspiracy. Behind-the-scenes drama. The glitz and glamour of the music industry often hide unseen struggles, and Blue Cantrell's story is no exception. As her star began to rise, backroom dealings and cutthroat politics became part of her reality. While at first, collaboration with some of the industry's biggest names seemed promising, it quickly turned sour. Reports began to surface that Blue was involved in conflicts with her management, leading to a series of tensions and misunderstandings that would sideline her career. Behind closed doors, whispers of betrayal began to circulate. Those close to her poured doubt on her artistic choices, suggesting that her hits were mere flukes. In a landscape ruled by image, Blue found herself fighting an uphill battle for respect and control over her music. The culmination of these struggles led to a pivotal moment in her career, a clash that would echo through her personal life and musical legacy. But it wasn't just about her career, it also gave rise to speculation regarding her relationships. Some insiders claimed that her burgeoning romance with Jay-Z played a significant role in the chaos surrounding her. Was this connection a double-edged sword, pushing her into the spotlight while simultaneously stirring envy among her peers? The drama was electric, and the more fans learned, the more mystique it created. Tensions continued to rise as the pressure mounted, leading to moments that would forever alter the trajectory of her career. Was she truly ready for the demands of fame, or was this all part of a calculated plan by those who sought to control her narrative? The story of Blue Cantrell is more than just hit songs and fame. It descended into an intricate web of manipulation, disloyalty, and secrets. And what happened next would shock everyone. The influence of Jay-Z. Blue Cantrell's rise to fame was meteoric, but her association with Jay-Z marked a pivotal moment in her career that many speculate turned disastrous. You might already know that Jay-Z was the reigning king of hip-hop during the early 2000s, but did you know that his influence allegedly overshadowed many R&B artists? As rumors of their romantic involvement began circulating, it raised eyebrows and sent shockwaves through the industry. The first whispers emerged that Jay-Z's camp was not only highly influential but also protective of their brand. Suddenly, Cantrell's songs went missing from playlists. Was this mere coincidence, or was it a deliberate agenda to shrink her presence in the industry? Many insiders suggested that her connection to a major player like Jay-Z had paradoxically become a double-edged sword. Instead of providing her with opportunities, it seemed to close doors. Adding fuel to the fire was the infamous moment when Jay-Z and Blue were rumored to have beef. Speculation heightened when fans noticed that Cantrell, despite her undeniable talent, received scant promotional support after their romance was confirmed. This led to accusations of the industry manipulating her narrative to secure Jay-Z's standing at the top. As new artists emerged, it became evident that the competition was fierce, the stakes were high, and alliances were everything. Was her love affair with Jay-Z a blessing or a curse? The fallout from this connection left many questioning the power dynamics at play in the music world. Unsurprisingly, Cantrell wasn't the only artist to feel the pressure. Numerous other R&B talents found themselves sidelined or pushed away as rap-infused pop began dominating the charts. The relentless machine of the music industry left many wondering if romantic entanglements could significantly influence one's career trajectory. So, as we dive deeper into Cantrell's story, the question looms large: did Jay-Z's star power help or hinder her? And how might this narrative reflect the broader struggles faced by countless artists striving for their moment in the limelight? One thing is certain: the influence of Jay-Z on the trajectory of Blue Cantrell's career remains a mystery filled with twists and turns. What secrets lie behind the curtain of this captivating tale? Stay tuned to find out. Mental health episode. As her career unraveled, Blue Cantrell faced an alarming mental health crisis that turned public curiosity into concern. One fateful day, she was spotted intensely shouting about feeling poisoned. This shocking outburst captured the media's attention, sparking a frenzy of speculation. Was she losing her grip on reality, or was there something more sinister at play? In the days that followed, whispers of her mental instability grew louder. Many tabloids seized the opportunity to paint her as erratic and unpredictable, further fueling the narrative that she was unfit for the music industry. But this was more than just a personal struggle. It represented a deeper issue of mental health stigma in the music world. Behind closed doors, Cantrell battled not only her own demons, but the pressures of an industry that often dismisses artists struggling with mental health. The consequences were catastrophic. With each news article that framed her crisis as a spectacle, the few allies she had left seemed to shrink away. The public's perception shifted as fast as the headlines, leaving little room for compassion or understanding. This episode in her life serves as a cautionary tale about the vulnerability of artists under relentless scrutiny. How many other talented individuals have suffered in silence due to the overwhelming demands of fame? It's a fear many will recognize, yet few dare to acknowledge out loud. But her story doesn't end here. While the media may have labeled her as a casualty of fame, what happened next would shock everyone. Diabolical conspiracy theories. You might think the story of Blue Cantrell ends with her disappearance. But wait, things take a wild turn when we dive into the conspiracy theories that have taken root in the minds of fans and insiders alike. Some argue that her meteoric rise and sudden fall weren't mere coincidence but part of a grander scheme by powers controlling the music industry. One of the most frequently mentioned theories revolves around the emergence of Beyoncé. Curious fans have speculated that Blue's potential was deliberately eclipsed to pave the way for the Queen Bee's rise to stardom. After all, both artists had unique styles, and Blue's soulful sound could have presented a significant challenge to Beyoncé's dominance. But that's not the most twisted part. Picture this: as soon as Beyoncé and Jay-Z announced their daughter's name, Blue Ivy, it sent shockwaves across the internet. Many believe this wasn't just a cute name choice. It could symbolize an attempt to erase Blue Cantrell's legacy entirely, embedding their new narrative within the name itself. This theory raises ethical questions about branding and legacy in the industry. Was it just competition, or was it a move to obfuscate another artist's career? As the theories whirl, it becomes evident that Cantrell's narrative had become entangled in a web of complex relationships, jealousy, and fierce competition. While some chalk it up to mere gossip, others find it hard to dismiss the profound implications. Did certain influential figures decide who could shine, and who would be shrouded in darkness? But as always, take these theories with a grain of salt. The truth can be elusive in Hollywood. While the speculation is intriguing and certainly adds to the drama, it's essential to remember that behind every conspiracy theory lies a hint of reality mixed with a dash of fiction, a cocktail that keeps fans engaged and asking for more. And the question remains, what really happened to Blue Cantrell? Could her story be one of many suppressed voices in the music industry? But that wasn't the whole story. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this complex saga, uncovering the truths the industry doesn't want you to know. Have you ever noticed how some incredible talents simply fade away? Join me as we explore the haunting echoes of silence that follow the stories of artists who vanished from the spotlight, their legacies overshadowed or buried. Why do these voices go quiet, and what dark truths lie behind their disappearances? Our journey begins with the rapid rise of certain artists, bright stars that once shone so brightly in the music industry. With chart-topping hits and loyal fanbases, they seemed unstoppable. But just as quickly as they soared to fame, they began to fall into obscurity. What led to this profound silence? Behind the glittering lights of success, many artists face pressures that can be overwhelming. More than just the weight of expectation, we often hear whispers of exploitative contracts, deceitful partnerships, and the heartbreak of artistic vision being compromised. As these pressures mount, some artists choose silence over struggle. What happens when an artist's personal life becomes a spectacle? Scandals, rumors, and controversies swirl like a storm, much too often leading to a public relationship with mental health struggles. Unfortunately, the media can capitalize on these narratives, silencing these voices under the guise of concern while destroying reputations in the process. Obsessed with fame and success can lead to a harrowing battle with addiction or mental health crises. As we dig deeper, we uncover the haunting presence of toxic relationships that exacerbate these struggles. Some artists find themselves in a vicious cycle, where their only escape from the noise is retreating from the public eye altogether. Artists don't just disappear, there are powerful forces at play that often contribute to their silence. From sharp competition to industry gossip, it's clear that a few individuals wield dangerous influence over talent. We've seen cases of artists being stripped of their voice and visibility due to politics or strategic moves from rival management. Despite their silence, the echoes of these artists resonate through music history and influence new generations. Their struggles remind us that the cost of fame can be steep. As we reflect on lost legacies, we find ourselves questioning, how many more voices are out there, waiting to be heard? As we conclude this exploration of the echoes of silence, let's amplify the voices ringing beneath the surface. Each click, every subscription, and comment can help shed light on those who deserve recognition and honor their artistry. Who do you think deserves a second chance? Share your thoughts below, hit that like button, and let's continue the conversation. As we reflect on the roller coaster journey of Blue Cantrell, it's crucial to recognize the often hidden narratives within the music industry. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of how power can dictate who remains in the spotlight and who fades into obscurity. The question lingers, how many other artists have faced a similar fate, their talents overshadowed by industry machinations? Let's not allow the story of capable artists to be relegated to the shadows. If you believe that every artist deserves a chance to shine, give this video a thumbs up, share your insights in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden stories of the music world. Remember, the history of music is not just about those who made it big, it's also about those who fought to be heard. Join the conversation and keep the legacy alive.